I want to bring in now Democratic Congressman Raja Krishnamoorthi, who sits on the House Oversight Committee. Congressman, from the other side of the political aisle, I don't know if you were able to just hear what I was talking with Representative Andy Biggs about, but I just want to get right to it now. Because Nancy Pelosi and others have said, you know, if you look at the president, he's self-impeaching over some of these issues right now. What in the world does she mean?
I'm not sure. But what I do know is that, you know, right now I think that we need to have cooperation from the executive branch to make sure that we can actually perform our constitutionally prescribed duty of oversight. As you know, in this country, we don't have a king. We have a president accountable to the people, and the people elect representatives to then do oversight of the president. So we're just trying to do that oversight. I'm trying to do it in my Oversight Committee as well as the Intel Committee, and this is really not a partisan issue as far as I'm concerned.
So when you say you want all of that from the White House, is what I hear you saying, 1 year, 10 months, 6 days, or 675 days for the Mueller investigation, what more do you want?
Well, as you see in the Senate Intelligence Committee, which is obviously run by Republicans, they have issued a subpoena for Don Jr. to come and testify about the Trump Tower Russia issues, Trump Tower Moscow issues. In my Intel Committee, Devin Nunes and Adam Schiff, a Republican and a Democrat, have come together to request counterintelligence findings associated with the Mueller report. This is basically information that was collected that we're statutorily obligated to receive to help protect our national security. So this is not a partisan issue as far as I'm concerned.
So now that's interesting. So what you're pointing to from your perspective is everybody's just trying to do their jobs. The president surprised by that subpoena, though, of Don Jr. because he said that Don Jr. sat for 20 hours testifying for the investigation and on Capitol Hill. So I'm wondering specifically if you know anything that they are looking to ask.
Well, I know only what I've read in published reports. With regard to the Senate Intelligence Committee, Mr. Don Jr. actually testified in a certain way which appears to be at odds with what was reported in the Mueller report. And so I think Senator Barr, Chairman Barr, a Republican, rightfully is bringing him in to basically try to account for the discrepancy in the testimony.
You are one of those people that I like to talk to from your side of the aisle, not only for balance, but because you are moderate. And so I'm curious, if you go down this road of everybody doing their job, as you say, and we get all these answers and texture and all of that, and it shows the same things that we exactly know now, no collusion, conspiracy, coordination with Russia between the Trump campaign. And we get answers on those 10 or so areas of obstruction of justice that legitimately bipartisan, they've said we want to ask some questions. If the answers are consistent with what we already know, no indictments, no charges against this president or anyone else with regard to those issues, will Democrats walk away from impeachment pressure on this president?
Oh, undoubtedly. I think that right now we need to come together. We need to answer these questions that you've rightfully put forward, and we need to work together. Look, I'm an optimist. I'm a Cubs fan, and
oh my goodness.
Hey, they're on top of their division.
We sometimes call you survivors too.
And hey, they won yesterday on top of their division. But nonetheless, the point is that I still believe that the American people want Democrats and Republicans to work together. You know, the tables could be turned in the future, and I think that folks should remember that Congress needs to perform oversight, and let's work together to make sure that we can do our job and the executive branch can do its job.
You didn't answer my question. Are Democrats going to let go of impeachment if things turn out to be the exact same knowledge that we have right now with a 98.5% unredacted Mueller report? Real quickly.
Yeah, if we have the same, if ultimately it's determined that there was no obstruction of justice and there's no criminal conspiracy, absolutely, the answer is yes.
You'll move on. Representative Krishnamoorthi, good to see you today. Thank you very much, and good luck with your team.